Hey Pam, how you doing, boo? How you doing, boo? Having one of them insomnia nights, God. Hell, I said, well, with all the hearings they had, let me go be nosy. So I went and was nosy, and and they had something for me to be nosy about too. I don't. I'm quite sure that this was probably already shown and explained, but I ain't been watching. Hey, Blindy, how you doing, baby? I ain't been watching. Baby, I had to go today to go and do my auntie's hair and makeup at the funeral home and help set up for the repast. So yeah. I'm sitting here now still debating on whether or not I'm going. They done put me on the damn program. I just don't know, y'all. I can't see myself going. So anyway, nevertheless, I decided to be nosy. Girl, yeah, they done put me on the fucking program. Why would they do that? They know I don't go to no goddamn funeral. So this is the auntie that didn't have kids. So, like, but I feel like I did my part today. I went and made sure she was gonna look like as much her shell would look as much like her with a soul as it could, baby. And I knew her how. So that's what I went did. And I did all the heavy lifting and decoring and prepping. Baby, I feel like all them other nieces, they got the oldest niece or damn sure older than me. I feel like they could do that. So Pam, good. So this from Yellow Beezy. Yellow Beezy wants them to subpoena the Verizon Security Assistant Team corporate system. He wants the phone number 214-930-4050 from the dates of July 1st, 2025 to New Year's Eve 2025. Okay, that's what Yellow wants. And he said the testimony is believed to be material to the defendant. Hey, petty baby, baby. It ain't number quarter girls and quarter boys able to talk in this chat. I did welcome everybody and let them see though, but I don't want them talking to me. I don't want them talking to me. Now, what I didn't do and I ain't finna do tonight, I can't see it. I don't feel like it. I just want it to be nosy. Is I didn't go look to see if this number that your lawyers is subpoenaing is 214-930-4050. I didn't go to look and see if that was on the list of numbers. So he wants that one and he wants this one. New Singular Wireless PCS. He wants the mobile number 214-507-0645 from the dates of February 1st, 2025 to June 30th, 2025. So is it possible that whoever had this number got a new number? Because look at the dates. Look at the dates. So I just wish that somebody in Dallas, tell us who it is, but they ain't gonna tell us. So that's fine. But I just wanted you to see. I wanted y'all to see. I wanted my people to see what I saw being nosy, right? And so here is the actual document. Why would they just ask for that time frame? Okay, okay. But here's the actual document for the phone number ending in 4050. And then I saw this one. So say both parties present for pretrial hearing. They cannot arrive the defendant's sup baby due to the passing of his mother. I did see that. You won't let me highlight it, but you know. And this happened yesterday, technically, because it's 1 a.m. Central Standard Time, but this happened on the 16th. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay, so that's for sure. Okay, we kind of figured there wasn't gonna be no trial, but I thought, so I say, let me go really be nosy, because remember we just saw that Jerry Johnson was supposed to be going to sentencing, and we said it'll be pretty interesting if when they get a continuance, he gets a continuance. So I just went pulled up the GRC federal work and seen if they had any new dockets, and lo and behold, I mean any new documents, and they did. So here's the federal one. Here you go. You see that this ain't something I made up. Y'all go look it up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So he got his motion for continuance. Okay. And it say the government does not oppose this continuance, but will be unavailable until after April the 8th. So you know what that means. Mm-hmm. So it say counsel for defendant requests additional time to properly prepare defendant's case for sentencing and to allow sufficient time to respond to the PSR. What is the PSR? What is that? I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is, and I ain't lying. I don't feel that nosy tonight. I just feel basic notes. Just feel basic notes. But yeah, PSR, as some issues are complicated and complex and require more time to develop proper responses. A major obstacle has been the fact that Mr. Jerry Lynn Johnson has been housed in pretrial detention in, yeah, baby, in Oklahoma. Mm-hmm. Okmulgee. Okmulgee. Mm-hmm. Okmulgee, Oklahoma, for over 6 months. The jail in Oklahoma is difficult to work with in setting up conferences with clients. As a result of these issues that has arisen post PSR, the problem post sentencing request, I don't know, the problems in the PSR and the difficulty in conferencing with his attorneys are continuously is respectfully requested. Okay, so Jerry Lynn say he can't get sentenced till after April 8th. Okay, so Jerry Lynn and the government does not oppose. Okay, so the government said, all right, Jerry Lynn. But what I thought was very freaking interesting is that it didn't just have Jerry Lynn shit, it had two documents for this nigga here. Okay, whoever Buford is. I don't know, Petty Betty, if you know Buford, but Buford pre-sentence report. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you, Blendy. What the fuck I know, right? So having reviewed GRC member Jaquel Buford's unopposed motion for continuance of deadlines, the motion is hereby granted. Okay. It's further ordered that the court will issue a new pretrial order with the new trial date of April 27, 2026. Okay. And this was the second set of documents for Mr. Buford. So I guess this was his motion. I did them. He got Mr. Rashawn Markey Finley as his attorney. The case presently set for trial on January 26th. So this GRC member was supposed to go to trial. He on the witness list. He was supposed to go to trial January 26th. Okay. It's like counsel is still conducting discovery and analyzing the facts of the case. So that's his motion for continuance. He requests 90-day continuance, all deadlines. The counsel and defendant need additional time to meet in person to discuss the case. Okay. So all they lawyers is doing the same thing right now. They one band, one sound like a motherfucker right now. So Mr. Buford and Mr. Jerry, what the fuck did I do? What did I do? Yeah, they both getting the continuances. It looks to be so far that all of them will be after April the 8th. Well, that Jerry's will be. Okay, so here we see Mr. Buford was supposed to have trial on the 26th of January this year. Mr. Buford, right now, GRC Buford. And then right here we see that his was rescheduled for April 27th. Okay, Mr. Buford, Mr. GRC Buford. And then right here we see Mr. GRC Jerry Lynn. Baby done got his shit pushed back too. Okay. And then just a quick recap, because this all the nosy stuff I found. Um, this number right here, whoever this number belonged to, from February, from the beginning of February to the end of June last year, whoever that number belonged to, Yellow Beezy lawyers say, I need them records from that phone number because it could be material to my defense. I did write the numbers down, so when I feel like going be nosy, I can compare them to the state's phone numbers. And you got that one, you know, got that one and that one. Mm-hmm. Sure is good. Whoever this number belonged to. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yup, sure is, child. And again, they say, okay, Yellow, since your mama passed, let's go. We can give you a continue. Okay. So there's that. There's the fuck that. So that's all the new nosy I got for y'all. I was surprised that nothing was uploaded for Devin today. Right. I did go see. I did go. I got all three of their tabs pulled up. Actually, right now still. And yep, there was nothing. There was nothing. But as I was reviewing the old documents from the downloaded PDFs on my laptop, um, I did see where I think in March of last year, where Devin was granted the ability to go home on house arrest. I guess he couldn't come up with the money, you know, because they got to pay for that. So he would have had to bond out on whatever his bond was reduced to, and he would have had to pay for his own house arrest shit. But maybe he just didn't want to take house arrest because then he'll be a sitting duck. Good information. Thank you, Pam. Thank you very much. I ain't the best to do it. I ain't in competition or nothing. I'm just nosy, passionate about this type of shit, and fuck with my subs that be wanting to know. You know? Yeah. So that's some shit. I wonder who them numbers belong to. Cause he ain't bullshitting. Yellow say, I ain't do it. Oh, that's two numbers. I wonder if them two numbers belong to the other. Look, here go all speculation. I gave y'all the facts as they occur. Now here go me, right? Conspiracy theory. Y'all think they belong to the other two people who paid? Somebody that's gonna see it. Somebody know them numbers. Still recovering. Oh, yeah, take your time, baby. We ain't no spring motherfucking chickens, baby. It take us a little minute to shake bite now. It take us a little minute to shake bite now. So, you know, take your time. Take your motherfucking time. I pray that you have a very healthy recovery and let you shake all the way back. Yeah. So what y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? About what we just said? Let me see. Those a few documents. Hey, Mr. 85. How you doing, baby? I'm calling both numbers in the morning to see who else. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm telling you, if I wasn't so, in a fucked up mood, I really would have just pulled up that motherfucking list with my good nose ass, right? But I ain't want to keep my husband woke, so I left him out of there with him. And I came in here and locked myself in my office, well, closed myself in my office. Give me a big cup of ice water, baby. And I said, well, I'm going to have to use my trap phone. Yeah, use the trap. Use the Google number shit. Call off the laptop and put your motherfucking VPN on. So, Miss 85, did you see the document? Or you just got here? You probably just got here. You want another rundown? Hindquarter boy. You need another rundown. You want me to run it back? Because I'm here for a short time, not a long time. We probably definitely won't even make it to an hour. I'm thinking 30 minutes. But I mean, it didn't really take no time. That was the gist of it. We can run them down one more again for the bushwatchers that are not members. Okay. As of 1/16/2026, the court said, all right, Yellow, we get your mama had passed. Our condolences. You ain't got to come to trial on the second. And Yellow said, oh, wait, let me go in order this time. Yellow said, I want this note. It's very interesting that Kiwan's lawyer said none of the evidence that they have implement him in the murder. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you my theory. What's going on between the state and the defense? Yeah, and the defense. The state knows that the defendants could get these continuances, so the state is going to ease out their evidence. And I'm just making this assessment because of all the volumes of documents that we have reviewed. And y'all know what I said, right? That I don't believe that they can be really forthcoming about what they knew happened, what they watched happen. So they're having to play different kind of game to get that same evidence, right? So I think they just being really strategic about it. And if you got these guys in here who, let's not forget Mr. Jerry, okay, and the GRC gang people. You got people paying for murder. Okay. You got people willing to get the bag and chase people down in the middle of I-35 North going to a downtown Dallas in the middle of the day. Literally in the middle of the day. Then you got the GRC people over there making ghost guns and ghost switches. Okay. Like I wouldn't be so quick to show my hand either. When we've exhausted all our possibilities, then I'm gonna drop that last bit of evidence that's really gonna tie every fucking thing in because it's at that moment that we got what 14, 20 days, whatever the little deadline be, doing the most. Hell yeah. Whatever the little deadline be that you gotta have everything presented to the other side this many days before trial. Yeah. When they know that they actually getting ready to go to trial, yeah, I think they're gonna hit them with the woo squash, squeeze squash. And the flip side to that coin is that them people botch this shit or money done been paid. Because we know the judge, we know Dallas is just downright dirty. We know Dallas is just downright dirty. So we know for the right price, they'll bust the right brain. So it could be that they just playing mental masturbation with people when it comes to this. So yeah, this is the second number that Yellow Beezy wanted. Them the dates he wanted it for. So whoever these two numbers belong to, whether it's one person who switched numbers, and I say that because this one he wants from February 1st, 2025 to the last day of June 2025. And then this one he wants from the first day of July 2025 to the last day of 2025. So that's why I say that. Whoever that is, Yellow say that it is material to his defense. Okay. And then we see on the federal side, because in my opinion, you got to look at it from the biggest scope. We see that Mr. Jerry Lynn then filed for a motion of continuance because he was supposed to go what on the 16th, something like that, whatever day that was, he was supposed to go for his sentencing. Oh, February 9th. He was supposed to go on the 9th. He go right here. He was supposed to go to sentencing on the 9th, okay? But now, baby, the government say he can have his continuance and we ain't gonna, this was filed. Look when it was filed. Look when it was filed. It was filed on the same date. This document was filed. Friday, January 16th, 2026. Okay? So, him and his counsel, Tim Minchin, was granted their continuance. The government did not oppose and said they was going to be unavailable until April the 8th. Well, the day before that, on Thursday, January 15th, 2026, let GRC member here, Mr. Jaquel Buford, filed his motion for continuance. Him and Rashawn Markey Finley, his lawyer. His case was presently set for trial in less than 10 days. But, but, on the same day he filed for it, on the same day he was granted, say, all right, you ain't got to come back to April. You ain't got to come back to April, Mr. Jaquel Buford. So looks like the GRC people is getting continuances after every state continuance. That would have looked like to me. Now I don't know if that's what's going on. But I do know that that would have looked like. That's what the fuck it looked like. To me. Okay. And so, where did I get that information? I queried their GRC case number right here. Ain't no hater, baby. I'm gonna tell you what I did. Tell you what I did because I want you to go do it. I want you to trust me. I want you to go see and see what your eyes tell you. So the highlighted blue is stuff that I did not click on out of all these documents. Most of them is not highlighted blue though. And I went on down, scroll on down, ease on down the road. Arraignments, attorneys, warrants. I ain't read it. I read the facts of the case, ends of justice, plea agreements, things of that nature, and everything I read, if I'm not mistaken, I done showed it to y'all. So we steady coming down here. Steady coming down, getting to the end of 2025. Them transcripts was a fool. And this is for all the GRC members. Everybody that was tried or prosecuted. Okay. So then here, okay, you remember them three transcripts right here. This one, that one, and this one. We went over that as well as the judgment. Mm-mm. Okay. And that was for Mr. Fred Harris. That judgment right here was for Mr. Fred Harris. These three transcripts right here was for Mr. Jose Bodega, but it was sealed. I wonder if they unsealed it. Let me click on it and see. But yeah, so that brings us here to these two documents right here, filed on the 15th and 16th, which were the documents that I showed y'all for Jerry Lynn and Mr. Beautiful. Mm-hmm. Yep, sure was. That's what it was. That's what it was. That's what it was. So now let me see. Let me see if they done opened up these transcripts. Nope. They say notice of filing of official electronic transcript of steps hearing proceedings as to Theodore Thomas. That's what that one was. And go all the way back down. So they ain't opened that up yet. And what is steps? Does anybody know what steps is? So that was 292. Let's try 291. They say nope. And you can see it's a different date. The last one was from December. This is from November. Which, oh hell. Well, you went too far. Which lets me know that I'm just assuming let's just make sure the third transcript was from October. That's 290. Yep. There you go. That was for Bodega too. So Bodega shit is still filled. You can't see it yet. All right, we had 30 minutes. All right. Any questions, comments, or concerns? Okay, we had 6 people take the vote. 22 people came in here. Um, seven, six, seven. Okay, 7 people took. Everybody say 100%. They ain't synced it yet. 8 people, 9 people. Oh shit. Okay, okay, y'all. 9 people took the vote. 10 people took the vote. Salute, love. Good night, everybody. You too, Miss Pam. My booski, my boo booski. Yeah, I ain't going to this motherfucking funeral tomorrow. I ain't. All right, let's end the vote. The poll. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless y'all. Good night. I'm going to unpin my link. Delete it. That's what I was supposed to be doing. Um, yeah. So that was it, y'all. That was all. I might go into this motherfucker funeral. You know. I'll probably come play with y'all on live. Okay, Blended Beautiful. I'll probably come play with y'all on live so we can see if Petty Betty call them phone numbers to see who they fuck. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless y'all. Okay.